What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day just click on today's video. It truly means the world to me, so I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just recently crossed over 900 subscribers. Man, I never imagined I would make it this far, so truly, I'm so grateful to be across that bridge. Hopefully now we can get to 1,000. Man, that'd be so amazing. But I got 2 movie reviews for you guys. First movie up on the list, I watched a movie called Hippopotamus. And no, before you ask, there is not a hippopotamus in this movie. It's kind of a letdown. But, no, this is a 2018 movie. Has a runtime of 78 minutes, directed by Edward Palmer. Wow. This movie kind of took me by surprise. But it does have a short runtime, so it does make it very easy to watch this movie. But the best way to describe this movie without giving too much away, because, yes, this is the plot, but it's also not the plot. There's much more down below. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more depth to this, but if I say too much, that's going to give it away. So, basically, a woman wakes up. She's locked inside of, basically like a basement, like a locked room, to a voice playing over and over again on a loop, saying, "Don't try to get up. Your legs are injured. You will stay in this room until you fall in love with me." Like I said, there's so much more to this movie than is on the surface. Basically, if stuff starts going wrong, she has this condition where if she sleeps too long, it wipes away her memories. So that's the best I can explain to that. But if she starts to not trust this guy, or things start going sideways, he would just simply give her a sleeping pill where she sleeps long enough to wake up and it's a fresh new day. Everything's all fresh and new again. So, man, I gotta say, the storyline, it gives you little clues along the way, but never revealing everything. So you kind of put everything, all the pieces together, on your own. The movie doesn't treat you like you're dumb. It kind of gives you what they want you to have, and which I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought it was very well done. I love the concept of it. I love the story. For me, the biggest thing about this movie is the only downfall I had, and again, this is no spoilers, so you don't have to worry about this. The movie has an ending, and then a couple moments later, it has another ending. They should have cut off the last ending. It should have just ended. Because I thought the last ending kind of took away a lot of the previous ending. So I guess that's the best way you can put it. Still love the movie. Still thought the movie was great. For me, on Hippopotamus, I would give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Now, of course, I was thinking about this, and it just was going through my mind, why was this movie named Hippopotamus? So, there is a medical condition called hippocampus. It's basically like a brain injury that does not allow you to maintain short-term memory that will convert it into long-term memory. So, you cannot create any new memories. So, they actually show, this is what the brain looks like. There's actually a picture of this brain inside of the cell that she's in, inside the holding room. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys will too. So, if you go watch it, come back, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. Alright, second movie on the list. This is streaming on Netflix. It does have a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. This movie is called The Platform. Now, this movie is a foreign film with English dubbed. But, let's get into this one. Holy crap, this movie took me by surprise. The concept for this movie is freaking phenomenal. It is such an awesome concept. The movie takes place inside of a prison. Some go into prison for sentencing, and some people go into the prison system for personal gain. Like the main character that we have, he goes into prison to serve 6 months in this prison, and he's going to gain 2 degrees when he comes out. And also, it was to go in to quit smoking. Now, the roommate he is given whenever he first gets there is in there for murder. If that tells you the different ends of the spectrum that, this prison holds. But you have all these different levels that you start off on. So he starts off on level 33. Basically what happens is there's a platform. It starts on the very first floor. Now there is enough food on this table to feed the entire prison. It will stop on level 1. These people will eat whatever they want. It will drop down. those people eat whatever they want, and then it'll drop down even more, and keep going all the way down to the very bottom. Now, of course, this movie is about people's greed. People cannot take just what they need. They gotta take more. And that is essentially what this movie is about, is people taking more than what they need. And people on the lower levels are now starving to death. Not only are they starving to death, it leads to such things as cannibalism. It's such a awesome concept for a movie. Now, this movie is very gory. So, if you do have a weak stomach, I would highly recommend just going and skipping this one. Or just doing the whole look away when things happen. But it is definitely worth a watch. Me and my wife watched this maybe a couple of years ago. And I was looking for another movie to do along with Hippopotamus. Because Hippopotamus is such a quick, short movie. Not a lot of depth in there that I could talk about without giving away the storyline, you know. So, another one, I was like, what about that movie? And so we went back and watched it, and for the second time, man, it hit again. It was so good. But one thing that I did love about this movie and appreciate about it is, you know, it's on the edge thriller. You don't know what's going to happen. 1 month, and I forgot to mention this. Each month, you switch levels. So you may be on level 6 1 month, and then you may be on level 200 the next month. So that's where it gets challenging, because it's like, do you eat a lot now and try to survive for a month? Because you don't know. But it is a on-the-edge thriller. I was never bored with this movie. I was never like, want to get on my phone and start looking around. No, I was glued to the TV the whole entire time. But one thing I did appreciate about this movie is the character progression of the main character, where he goes in so optimistic that he's going in to quit smoking. He's going to come out with 2 degrees. And just the transition from optimistic to just badly beaten up man, and just he understands that the world we live in is not a good world. Everyone is greedy. Everyone fends for themselves. And to see that transition was such a wonderful thing to see. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. For me, Platform, I got to give it an 8.5 maybe out of 10. I really did enjoy it. Let me know, guys, if you've seen Platform. Drop me a comment down below. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it is on Netflix, so it is streaming. If you do have Netflix, you can easily go watch that movie. But that's what I have for you guys today. Let me know, guys, do you like me doing the 2 movie reviews, or would you like me to do more of a in-depth 1 movie review and maybe talk about some spoilers? I don't know. I never enjoyed watching videos with spoilers because I want to get my own opinion myself. But let me know, guys, what you think. Should I do 1 movie review or should I do 2? I am enjoying doing the 2. It kind of gives me a little bit more to change up the pace as far as what I'm talking about. But guys, that's all I have for you guys today. On your way out, if you wouldn't mind, if you did like today's video and you did appreciate it, give me a thumbs up on your way out. If you're not a subscriber, it's so easy. You can quickly become one. Hit the subscribe button down below, turn on the little bell notification, and select all. If you have a movie review for me, suggestion, here's my Instagram. Send me a message over there. My email will be down in the description below as well. So I have so many different avenues to reach me. But I would love to hear from you guys. That's all I have for you guys today. Mom, I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.